Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 10 of the Ashton Gate 8. We are in the playoffs. If you watched the last episode, you will see we had a very, very stressful last three games of the season. If not, please go back and watch them. If you are joining us from here, feel free to carry on, but I would suggest you go back and watch them. But we do have a very, very big game coming up today against Middlesbrough. We've already pretty much picked the team. The team selection is in. We have been told that Hayden Roberts can play 75. And I think, despite Ueda being a very good defender, I think we need to give Roberts and Dickey their flowers, essentially. It's come a little bit too early for Timo Horn. He's scheduled to return to training tomorrow, and Raekwon Nelson is also unfit, so he only makes the bench. Another one. So we've got Noel Lopez, and we have got Tommy Conway starting up front, Sam Bell starting out wide. Pretty much the team that you would expect for the first game against Middlesbrough. We are at Ashton Gate. We beat Middlesbrough in the first game of the season, and then we played them again, and we drew 1-1. When we beat them 3-1, they were top of the league. So we do have what it takes to beat them. Everyone seems happy. Everyone seems happy to be back in the team, that they're pleased with the starting lineup. A very big game against Middlesbrough. If we can take the advantage going into the Riverside, again, I'm confident with the low block that we play that we can outdo them with the Riverside. We just need to get the result here first. So kick off at Ashton Gate. Obviously, Middlesbrough have got a big threat up front in Marcus Force. I think he finished the regular season on something like 25 goals. So we obviously need to keep a good eye on that. But we've got a nice early free kick, which Cozy Dewsbury will whip in. Comes back to him. Go on, son. Go on, Cozy. Cozy Dewsbury. Oh, he should score. And we're going to keep an eye on the Middlesbrough stats on the touchline tablet. Someone like Facundo Palestri, we can see he's not quite as fit. Anyone who's maybe performing or not performing, we'll try and target, as we like to do in our saves here. As we've got a throw in on the left-hand side, where Pring finds Noel Lopez. Losing out on Sam Greenwood's going to pump it long, but Hayden Roberts has got all the time in the world there. If he uses it properly, he does. Well done. Big game for Max O'Leary. It could potentially be his last of the season if Timo Horn becomes available. Dewsbury gives it away. They're looking through again. Hayden Roberts picks it up. The game is lagging no end, man. Apologies. This is actually lagging in-game. And it doesn't normally do it, so apologies for this. Hayden Roberts now. Cameron Pring. Driving us forward. He's got Sam Bell ahead of him. He might go alone. He does go alone. He's swinging across. Tommy Conway. He should score. Oh! Why? Why did you not stick a foot in there, Conway? Almami Torre bringing them forward, but Cameron Pring intercepts again. Glenn Ray to Gabaman. Backwards. Yeah, that's it. Roberts, Ray, we're recycling it well. Gabaman, Lopez and Conway making moves ahead. He uses Tommy Conway. Emil Kraft with a good run down the line. There's a ball forward, but he's gone back to Rob Dickey. Nice play. Hayden Roberts, ball out wide to Cameron Pring. Good first touch. Sam Bell ahead of him. He uses Sam Bell. It's a ball in Tommy Conway, surely! And 1-0 Bristol. Oh, get to fuck. Get to fuck. It's going to VAR. Surely he's on. He's on. Tommy Conway. We get our first taste of VAR as Bristol City manager. And that touch and finish, man. Come on. Just having a little look. Palestri's not performing. They've got a halfback, so McNair drops in. And it's really weird. They basically play like a back four with Bangura going forward. I'm not quite sure if that is as correct as it seems, but it is what it is, as O'Leary gives it through to Kraft. Cozy at Dewberry. Rob Dickey. Kraft again. Dickey. Yes, there you go. They're learning. They're learning this tactic very well now. Hayden Roberts to Glenn Ray. Back to Roberts. There's a ball down the line if he wants it. He does want it. Cameron Pring. We've got a 3-on-2 here, and Sam Bell has picked it up, and Sam Bell into the area. Sam Bell cuts inside once more, and it's tipped. No, that was tipped. I think Dieng got a touch to that. Sam Greenwood, a very good set-piece taker, has just rattled the post. Middlesbrough coming forward. Here's a corner now. First one of the game. Cozy Dubry. He's got some big lads to aim for. He's gone far post for Rob Dickey. Headed away. Forced to Sam Bell. Have a go, son. Lenihan with the block. But so far, so good for Bristol. We're performing well. We're controlling the game. We're having chances. Rob Dickey gets up again. And it's going to come out to Sam Bell, who's just going to let it run for a throw. There's no need to be too panicked. But we are in control of the game. Clark with the free kick. Goes short to Lenihan. McNair. Sam Greenwood. House into force. Well done, lads. Gabaman now to Conway. There's a ball down the line. He's gone back to Rob Dickey. He's the man who plays it down the line. Riley McGree. Greenwood. We're challenging him hard. Bangura. Turns. McGree. Over the top. Rob Dickey lets it run. And he was offside for us. He was. So we're coming towards the end of the half. We are in control, but we could be 2 to the good if we took one of those chances off set pieces, and Cozy Dubry's intercepted! He's hit the post! Oh, Cozy Dubry! And now Middlesbrough, at the other end, have got a throw-in. And we know what throw-ins mean on FM24. And Max O'Leary makes a great save. Yeah, I think Cozy Dubry is going to be the man substituted. Green whips it across. Lenihan giving chase. I thought they were going to give a pen there. Chasing him down well. Paddy McNair tipped over again. Oh no, it's not tipped over. I think he got a hand to that. I think Middlesbrough can be slightly aggrieved there. So half time then, in control. We need to make sure the enough players back when attacking. Okay. Well, we do need to watch out for that, to be fair. What changes can we make then? I'm thinking rather than risking Nelson, because he's not very fit, Lingard's not doing well, is we go to the 4-2-3-1 and we bring Knight on in midfield. So we put Conway up on his own. We change Noah Lopez to a right winger, as we know he likes to do. And then we bring Cozy Dubry off and bring Knight on. Knight, shadow striker? I do like him as a shadow striker, to be honest. It's going to be that or an attacker midfield on support. Let's do attacker midfield on support. He doesn't need to be attacking, but we do want him to sort of circumvent anything going through the middle, so support will do. So second half underway, Middlesbrough kicking us off, and hopefully we've done enough so far in the first half to be able to come back out the blocks in the second. As they're doing some nice, patient build-up. Greenwood to Almami Toure. House into Lenihan. McNair. I don't like that the highlight is still going. There you go. It hurt me. So our goal kick then. Pring takes it down the line to Sam Bell. They look like they're doubling up on Sam Bell, actually. Hayden Roberts to Gabaman. There's a ball on if he wants it. Oh, he does actually get it out there. It didn't look like it made it. As Lopez swings it in, Sam Bell gets up, it's headed away. And Pring will pick it up. Gabaman. Ray to Sam Bell. He's one-on-one with the goalkeeper. He's hit the post. We're about 60 minutes in, and Rob Dickey is not performing very well, and Noel Lopez isn't really getting on the right-hand side. So we'll bring Ueda in. We will risk Roberts for the remainder of the game. Noel Lopez can come off for... Let's bring Nelson in. Glenn Ray's playing okay. Everyone else seems to be okay. Kraft is looking quite tired, so we will bring Jones in. And we have a corner directly after these changes, which Knight will take. And swings it in far post. Gabaman's there. It's headed away. Here's Ronald Jones. He might go for goal. He does it first. Hooray! And Glenn Ray at the back post. We take a 2-goal advantage to the Riverside. Brave play from young Ronald Jones. See him fist pumping. The fans at the back there. Brave play. Ronald Jones smashes it, takes a deflection, and Glenn Ray, of all players, Glenn Ray is Johnny on the spot and taps it in. 2-0 Bristol. I think then, with us being 70 minutes in, we'll let this highlight play out. And then I don't want to risk Tommy Conway any more than I need to. So we do have Andy Vyman on the bench who can come on. Obviously, Bell and Conway, we've been told we need to rest them for a little while now. And Max O'Leary makes save. Let's make that change. So let's get Andy Vyman on. That can be our last sub. And then we will drop down to a low block. And I'm happy with that. See, our XG is massive, 3.23. That's why I was trying to show the XG difference table, but for whatever reason, I think just the stage of the season and we couldn't look at it. For some reason, they've not substituted either of these wingers off and they've not performed. Neither the left back, really. The defensive players has, and obviously Sam Greenwood, who's just a very good player at this level. I'm just going to throw some time wasting on, just to be a bit more of a pig. Do you know what? Max O'Leary is on a 7.2. Ronald Jones is on a 7.6. I'm in two minds now about whether we drop O'Leary for the return leg because he's played so well. Pring's corner. The Bamman's flicked header. And that should be the end of the game after this highlight. We've nullified Middlesbrough. I'm clapping at me telly. We've nullified Middlesbrough's pretty much nothing shots. 5 on target, a 1.46 XG. That was that one chance they had really near post. And we'll try and G the lads up a bit more. Can you have a good whiff of that? That's Michael Carrick's undies. He's shitting it. So Leicester beat Leeds 3-0. I did mention Force, 23 goals Marcus Force has got in the league this season. What's his overall? 26 goals in all competitions. Former Brentford man, £4 million they paid for him. What a player. I actually remember when he played for West Brom. He was really good on FIFA one year. Leicester, rightfully so, are all over him. Leicester's 3-0 victory was confirmed then. Let's have a little look. If we can see who scored for them, how they got on. 3-0 victory. Elliot Anderson, Pablo Fornals and Abdul Fatawu. Abdul Fatawu, obviously, was one of the players who was tearing us apart. Oh my God, he's fantastic. He's only on loan. I'm not surprised. He's fantastic. Timo Horn resumes full training. Andrew Proctor, the head physio, has said he suggests picking him for the upcoming matches. So Timo Horn will regain his place on Saturday's game against Middlesbrough. So the starting 11, we're actually going to stay the same other than Timo Horn coming in for Max O'Leary. Raekwon Nelson does, however, need to drop out due to injury. We've got Nahki Wells there who will be playing his last game for us either today or over the week. Over the final, if we get there, we do obviously also have like Harry Bond and Kyle Yates on the bench, on the reserves. Connor Bradley's there, can play a bit further forward if need be. I think purely because it's a winger, we're going to put Bradley there because Bradley can play on the wing. If not, Kraft can play on the wing or Jones can play on the wing. So in the preview, they seem to think that Middlesbrough are going to match us with a 4-2-4. Which is interesting. They've not changed any players apart from Lucas Engel coming in at left back. That is the anticipated lineup, but we won't find out until we go through to the next screen what they are lining up in. So they are. It looks like they've changed. So the temptation for us is to play in a low block and keep our 4-2-4. We're just going to tell them all they can make the difference. I'm going to keep it as it is and try and match it up as it is and see how we get on, because I get the feeling they're going to be pressing us quite high to try and come out of the blocks, understandably, with a 2-goal deficit to try and overturn. If we need to, we will change to the 4-2-3-1 and we will start in the low block, but we win it back quite early. I think 1 goal here puts the tie to bed, so I don't want to go defensive from the off. I'd rather take the game to Borough and see if we can nick the goal. If we can nick the goal, then we can sit in. Here's their free kick now. Luke Engel to Riley McGree. Howson, well done, no Lopez. Just keep battling, lads. Just don't give them a minute. Greenwood. Rob Dickey is with him and wins it back quite well. And that is unusual, Rob Dickey. We don't tend to pass the ball to the opposition. He's give a penalty. He's give a penalty against Glen Ray. Just need to put that back on. And we're going to go to VAR. Jeff Eltringham gives the penalty. Ray pushes force. Silly thing to do. The form striker in the league against Timo Horn on his return to fitness. Scores. Middlesbrough 1, Bristol City 0. A uncharacteristic mistake from Glen Ray as Cozy Dewberry hits a free kick off the wall. We'll see the corner out and then we will encourage them. You just need to keep their heads as Cozy Dewberry swings in a corner to the near post. It's headed away by McNair. That should end the highlight. Corner to be taken on the far side by Noel Lopez. Whips it in to the far post. It's headed away. Johnny Howson's there. It's going to be picked up by Cameron Pring. Brings it down into the area. Gets a shot away. And it's tipped wide. Rob Dickey. Bamman. We're doing silly things, you know. Not enjoying this. Roberts back to Gabam, and he finds Noel Lopez. There's a ball through. He might go for goal himself. He does. And Dieng tips it over the bar and out for a corner on the far side, which Lopez himself will take. Noel Lopez. Got a lot of people to aim for. One of them's Gabam, and he gets up, cleared away, only as far as Cozy Dewberry, who plays it forward to Noel Lopez, spinning round, losing out to Johnny Howson, and is standing there with his hands in the air. Play on. Middlesbrough throw. I think the only saving grace is that they've only had the one attempt and it was from the penalty. We are 20 minutes in. It's quite unusual for a team who've got a 27-goal striker. So they've only had one effort, make it two, as Facundo Palestri gets in round the back. And they've got a man down. Who's gone down? Was it Force? It's not saying. Somebody went down off the ball. So we come forward once more with Glen Ray. Score it in the last game. Finds Cameron Pring. Whips it in for Tommy Conway, who's not going to win it, but Cozy Dewberry will pick it up. Plays it short to Gabamon. Edge of the area. And it's tipped wide again. A Navy game at the Riverside. Cozy Dewberry with the delivery. Headed away again. Noel Lopez. Cozy Dewberry is onside. He's got it to the back line. Cuts it back. And Noel Lopez, the Spaniard, on loan from Madrid. He's having a good game. He's had a fantastic season. And he's put us 2 goals to the good once again. I think now that there is an away goal, that now makes them count because both teams have scored. But I think if the game had finished 0-0, it would have just been 2-0 to us on aggregate. I don't know how it works anymore. They keep changing the bloody rules, don't they? Middlesbrough come forward once more. Palestri to Force. Gabamon's tackle. Don't you give it. Force to Howson. Paddy McNair. Timo Horn with a big save. Testing his fractured arm out there. Timo Horn had to do a big stretch, but he did well. Greenwood whips it in. Looking for McNair, headed away by Rob Dickey. Falls back to Paddy McNair. Out to Sam Greenwood. Now Dale Fry. Kraft with the block and launches it away. Good defending from the experienced Swede, who, if we get to the final, he won't be able to play. He's on international duty with Sweden. So it looked like it would be a big chance for Ronald Jones to start a final as one of the Ashton Gate 8. Here's Lopez. Now Kraft. Cozy Dewberry. Gabamon. Edge of the area. Goes for goal. Hits the post. Jean-Philippe Gabamon. So nearly putting us out of reach. His shot was out of reach of the goalkeeper. Just not on target. Here's Palestri. One back by Pring. He's having a good game again. Cameron Pring. Hayden Roberts. Gabamon read it well. Kraft. Cozy Dewberry. Gabamon's there, but he's gone to Glen Ray. Wide to Cozy Dewberry. Holds it up. Finds Tommy Conway. Back to Cozy Dewberry. who's going to have a go, surely. Oh, it's just wide from the 18-year-old. Now Pring with the throw. Lopez. Our assistant manager wants us to work it in the box, but that would stop us being as direct as we are. And that's what gets us chances, so I'm not changing that up. Ray loses it. Cameron Pring on the edge. Gbamin losing out to Riley McGree, and Hayden Roberts steps in, but he gives it away. And here goes Marcus Force for Middlesbrough. We're forcing them backwards. House into Fry. Middlesbrough looking for a strong end to the half. Force again, and Cameron Pring. He's having a game, isn't he? Roberts to Gbamin. Rob Dickey. Cozy Dewberry. Overlapping is Emil Kraft. What can he make? Nothing. But he'll win it back and finds Cozy Dewberry, who whips it across to Sam Bell. And Noel Lopez looked off. He's had a goal. It's in. It's a goal. It's Noel Lopez. He looked offside. What a finish. Well, when all is said and done, the goal is given. And someone like Noel Lopez, who the save is not... What a turn and finish that is. The save is not designed to be built around lone players. But Noel Lopez, I mean, look at the turn again. That's how tight that is. He is definitely on. What a turn. And then just smashes it bottom corner. He will go down in this save sort of annals. He's definitely... I mean, at one stage, I think it was video 2 or 3, I said, we don't want to play him anymore. And he's just come on leaps and bounds. So half-time, it's Middlesbrough 1, Bristol City 2. We're going to tell them to keep it up. Emil Kraft is looking quite tired out there. There's a few really, really tired legs. So once again, we will drop it down to the 4-2-3-1, but we will let Noel Lopez stay out there as the attacking midfielder. So I don't know why I did that way around, but I did. And Noel Lopez, attacking midfielder, Tommy Conway. Go into the middle, please. Thank you. Tommy Conway as the poacher on attack. Noel Lopez, shadow striker. He can play there. I don't know why it says he can't, because he definitely can. And Kraft will come off for Ronald Jones. The second half underway. We've not dropped the line. We are playing well still, but obviously we've changed the tactic up to be a 4-2-3-1, made a couple of personnel changes in there too. Sam Bell, lovely turn. Cameron Pring. Palestri brings him down, and that is a free kick really early on. That's quite good. And Pring, the whole midfield and front line are looking quite tired. Cameron Pring is looking shattered. What's wrong with Lopez? No pressure, mate. We obviously do have the luxury of left-backs on the bench. Oh, no, Lopez liked that, didn't he? He loved it. What's up with you now? He's single-minded after the feedback. He wants his hat-trick, and he deserves it. Cameron Pring is not really playing well. We'll keep an eye on him. No Lopez. Back to Rob Dickey. Ronald Jones to Cozy Dewberry. Slips it through. Now, if we had the two strikers rather than a shadow striker or an attacking midfielder and a striker, he probably would have got that. But Lenihan, if you notice, Middlesbrough have stopped going short. Although he's thrown it to the fullback, he's not playing it short. They're normally literally lying in the box. Fry intercepted by Bell. Howson to Palestri. Force, Palestri. Howson. Palestri again. Going to whip in across, looking for Sam Greenwood, who wins his header, and Timo Horn drops it. I'm going to bring Pring off, and we'll leave it at that. We'll let the corner happen first. Greenwood will deliver to the far post, where it's headed away by Dickey. McNair, Clark, forced backwards, out to Sam Greenwood. Johnny Howson. Sam Greenwood again. Good tackle by Pring. Other changes, we obviously have a couple. We've got 3 subs left to make. I think we need to bring Ray off. And bring Casado on. Casado can help us control the game a little bit more. We'll put Gbamin in as the DM. We'll change Conway and Noel Lopez, and we will bring Jason Knight on in that position. And Sam Bell although was having a good game, is looking very, very tired. So Jesse Lingard will come on. Still a chance here for Borough. It doesn't feel like they're quite done yet. They don't seem to be down and out. Latte Lath has come on from Mikel Force. That's a bold choice. I would have taken Greenwood off if I were them. Timo Horn claims that. What's wrong with Gabamon? He's complacent. He's going to tell him to focus up a bit. Greenwood with the ball for McNair. Jose Dubry misses his tackle. McGree's effort is blocked by Lingard. And there's a chance to break, and it's Mark Casado. The DM, Mark Casado's flying down the left flank. What's he going to do with it? He's still going. He's whipped it across. And it's a smashing effort by Knight. Forces a corner. Well done, Mark Casado. Oh, they didn't like that. Oh, dear. Cozy Dubry with the corner. Ball across. Gabamon! We're in the playoff final. We are going to Wembley. I might have to throw a suit on. Gabamon with a big header. In off the post. We took the risk. We took the risk. No. This game. Shit the bed. This is bad. I can't. I've got no subs. Who's the tallest? Is it Dickey? Rob Dickey's going in. Gabamon's going centre back. Knight's coming in as a DM. And we are going to play a low block and drop the line to just one lower, not much lower. Twice this season, we've been done over by a goalkeeper injury to the same goalkeeper. And I'm hoping and praying that we need to put time wasting on. I am hoping and praying that is not a long-term injury. I hope it's just a slight aggravation so we can play in the final. Fry to house, and we are still 4 goals ahead as they look for Greenwood. And this is how you get done by it. I think he was on, but this is literally how you get done by it. If you haven't yet, you're very lucky. He was on. Yeah, he was on. This is how they do you. You get a goalkeeper injury when you've made your subs or not got one on the bench. Here's one of these stupid throw-in routines. Palestri to Almami Torre. Back to Facundo Palestri. Ball across, looking for Lath. And do you know what? Rob Dickey's got a big hand to it. If Glenn Ray was on the pitch, he'd have gone in goal. He's actually got like 2 for a goalkeeper rating. This is rough, man. I bet you there's going to be about 8 minutes added on as well. This is rough. Another throw-in. Torre intercepted. Yes, Jesse Lingard finds Noel Lopez, who's got the legs. Go on, son. Oh, unlucky. Latte Lath down the flank. Whips it in for Greenwood. Frith wins his header. Lingard's nowhere near it. Johnny Howson scores. We're getting done. We're getting done. We're getting done. We fucking are. I know it's going to be 5-5. I can see it coming. I can see it coming. 6 minutes added on. Are you joking? Are you joking? Oh my God. Please. Don't lump it. Rob Dickey, goalkeeper of the year. Hayden Roberts, Frith. Casado, Lingard. That's a silly pass. It's Matthew Hopp. It's blocked by Gabamon. And it's a Middlesbrough corner with 2 minutes to go. A goal which would put them ahead if they managed to score. It's away by Gabam and it falls to Palestri. Almami Toure. They need to fix this. They need to fix it. Just hold out. No, fuck off. Don't do it. What a save, Rob Dickie. Oh my God, what a save, Rob Dickie. Don't do it to us. Their goalkeeper's up there. It's Dieng. It's headed away by Gabaman. It's gone for the throw. Don't do it to us. Hold on, lads. Get rid of it. Oh my God, this game. It tried. Not for the first time this season. In a period where... In a period where we don't need something stupid to happen. Something stupid happens. So we scrape through. We scrape through. The first leg victory helps us. I mean, look, 81, 90 and 90 plus 5. It just tried to do us. How is the injury to Timo Horn? He's broken his arm again. Is it the same arm? No, it's a different arm. Really? It's a completely different arm. How can these goalkeeper injuries are insane. They're insane. So Max O'Leary will be the goalkeeper for the playoff final in a week's time. Who are we facing? I'm hedging me bets that it's Leicester. So that confirms it. A big, big, big day at Wembley. The playoff final against Leicester City. If we have a look how we fared against Leicester this season, a 2-1 victory earlier on in the season. Quite late on in the season, actually. You saw that one. That was the Cameron Pring last-minute winner. And then earlier on in the season, it was another 2-1 victory. Noel Lopez and Raekwon Nelson with the goals. Thank you very much for watching. Jesse Lingard is wanted by Norwich. That's interesting because we don't want him anymore. Glenn Ray is wanted by Blackpool, who are coming up from League One. But yeah, the Timo Horn injury, 2 broken arms. Lad can't have a wank. Honest to fucking God. Raekwon Nelson is wanted by Luton. So, we've got the playoff final on the Saturday. That will be tomorrow's video. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate all the support, all the comments, all the likes, all the criticisms, everything you've had for me. You've been along on one hell of a first season of the Ashton Gate 8. My name is Matt. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.